Hello, ladies and gentlemen, as always, episode 28 of Attack the B-Team. I'm trying to record this shit. It comes down to a few things. One, recently, and two, do an entire episode. And I decided after this, it's just not gonna, and it restricts me much in what I can do in an episode to do it in one, and I pretty much have building, and there's so much. So what we're going to be doing, building a power source, because ability for where you at? Let me go fuck guy. You come on, keep out of your fucking ass. I don't want to deal with your shit. I want to kill him too. Yeah, to kill. Oh, like put up with a lot of shit, especially my Saul. Let's go ahead and trade off the knight real quick. Brennomisu. And the swing in the dick all the time is. I've done a lot of building, not making part takes of this episode. I'm just done with trying to do in one take. It just okay. I have made a figure part 4, and this one, so I'm gonna make a messed up process on Amnesia machine. And like the machine that process animals and stuff, so that's going to be a couple episodes too. And for most electrical power, Mind Factory Reloaded machine, so I need the power too. And so I have 5 hardened energy cells, a crucible, 5 energy conduit, and that took me a whole to kind of put it in spur. I was at like 22 minutes when that's boring. That and that's kind of, I've just not liked recently all myself, so why would you guys find them? And the reason in one take is because it takes out of myself, because and double encode that its processor isn't made for encodes a while. So I tried to not, the only reason I'm something boring right now is because there's a few things I should. First of all, the settings have been reset, so up at this. I'm not going to have to restart the server and get reset. Anyways, you know, diamond just in no lack of any material. All materials are it's not hard to find. So I'm not going to worry about anymore. It's kind of not to do a thing that takes long materials and melting them and processing that takes any longer to process a stack of iron. Because of this, to worry about that anymore, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut and up this little room. We have a place kind of cool, a little bit big, but once I get normal, will not be such. I need to mention it. Let's just go ahead. I'll be back once I put it together, because I think this is making the craps. Until then. Okay, so here we are. This is just kind of the basic start of it. I think this is a square. I think 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, this is indeed a square. This was my original shape, is where these storages are. Felt a little too small, and I didn't like what I'm going to be doing for the lighting and the ceiling. Kind of wanted it to. Yeah, looks like this guy fell in. Oh, bye. Anyways, so there's going to be more in this room than just what meets, like, than just the power center. Let's see, where's the center of this? So I'm going to, let's go into normal Brennomisu. Oh! Couple. Pillar up, I guess. I'll pretty this up here in a little bit. And dink. So I kind of want it to be. I'm trying to think of how this should be done, like layout wise. There's a lot of different ways I can do it. Because I want, let's just say, like, well, I could do it in the roof. I could do something like the magma guy right here, going out in all the directions. Nah, that wouldn't look good. Let's just stick with what I was kind of originally thinking. Maybe I'll go. One, two, 1, 2. Powering into this guy and this guy. Whoa, no, come back here. Oh, now I see how I should have done it. I might. Let's go ahead and make this expandable instead. So let's go ahead and shwinka. So we'll go ahead and do the original plan, which was 4 of these guys stacked on top of each other pretty much. And then I need 1 more. Boop, and a poof. Okay. And let's just go ahead and just configure all these guys to blue. But we're not doing anything wrong. Okay, so we got our kind of our main output of these guys, right? And then I kind of want it to be 3, 4. So I might end up making 4 more and putting them on this side. And then what we need here is the magma crucible. And then, so these guys will be able to power this guy. And then this up here, go like this. Do the fluid ducts. Nope, don't make it back there. Wanted that guy right here. And I need to make a crescent hammer. It's not crescent hammer, iron and tin. Okay, so I'm going to make it to where this guy isn't connecting. So then, so the food will go up this way, and then when I get the other one set up, the other 4 set up, will also go up that way, all powering into these guys, right? And then these guys can all. It's kind of wanting all of these guys to power one specific guy. Or you know what? I might do 3 and 3. So it goes up like that. And then this guy is the moon power suit. Well, I have this extra energy cell just sitting around. I have these energy conduits, which would have been to link these guys up. Or do I keep this magma guy kind of more out of sight, out of mind kind of dealio? So I might do this guy right here. Take up this guy. The magma crucible right there. Connect him like that. Then I'll get another guy here. Loop like that. Well, so I'll put this guy right here for now. Schwink. Okay. And then so still have this extra cell. So this guy goes here. No. Something more like this. Then I put the energy cells all behind these guys. Right. Okay. And then let's make blue is accept and orange is output. There we go. So we want this to accept everywhere and then output in the back. Oops, platform. And I really need to light all this stuff up so I don't have as many annoying noises going on. So we don't want this, we want it in the back, which this is the front, this little area, so this guy's the front, so this should be the back. And I think I placed them all, nope. Are they all set up? Okay, they're not. Let's go and take these guys out. Dinker. Go, and did I pick up the other one? Where'd the other one go? There he is. This will also tell you the levels that they're at, so that's good. And there we go. Okay, so they're all outputting, and then this guy, let's take him out. Let's just go ahead and set this guy up to where it's input from all sides except for that one. Place them there, and we are ready to rock and roll. So this guy right here, this hardened energy cell, will not give up any power, pretty much. So the way that it's going to work is these guys will give power to this, to these, and all of these. Where did you get 80? Why are these saying? Why are these guys saying max input? Why are these different? See, this is saying max output 80, 80, 80, 80, 0, 50. What's the max output on these guys? I don't think it says. I don't know why it did that. Okay, there we go. And this guy is... Huh. We'll set this guy as 100. Well, we'll go 200, 100. Well, let's go 200, 200. Why not? Let's be pretty ballsy right here. Okay, so what we also need, real quick... dog's gonna bark. So if he does, I apologize. put this here. So we need to create some initial energy. So we need this and the aqueous accumulator. Throw him right there, and then just like, come on, this. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go and make an actual square. There we go. And then we need a bucket. And where's my way out? The way out is okay. Now I know where that exactly is. Do I have any actual iron? Which I can make a bucket out of. Oh, I do have a bucket. I'm smart. Whoa. I think I need to clean that up a little bit. Now, I don't think any actual water spawns in this biome, so I'm going to run out here real quick. And I'm trying to remember, do I have my bed here? I do. And since it's raining, there won't be any Endermen. Yay! Oh, it's not night? I couldn't tell. Okay. Let's go right there. Let's go up here. This might not be the closest source, but I don't care. And I'll hop myself down. Oh, did I really just do that? Alright, let's put that one there. And put the other one. Let's put it right here. That one's there, this one there. Okay, infinite water source. It's accumulating. It's putting it into here. And now we need to fill this guy up with coal. Now this guy should be getting energy. Alright, 80. Alright. It's just saying 80. Huh. But it's not saving any of it. And it's set to... Oh, this is getting all the energy. Okay. So it's getting 80 because that's... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the last thing I need is netherrack to power this. Netherrack is the most efficient, I believe, or easiest to get or something. I might have to look into it a little bit more. It is now night, so I'm going to sleep it off. Yarn morph, no monsters around, yay! And now we need to go get some netherrack, and I think I still have some. If not, I can go to the nether. Well, you know what, let's just go to the nether, rip up some netherrack real quick. I think I smelted most of it, so to the nether. One of the things I love most is that it's an instant port. Once you, come on, I can get up in there. It's an instant port once you use that stuff, the enhanced portals. Man, I love this sound. Even if I'm tearing through my pick, I still love the sound. Now you actually don't need a lot of this stuff, because what most of this stuff does is it gets converted into... it mainly takes up energy to make the lava. So yeah, you don't actually need that much netherrack. So this should be plenty for now. And let's go ahead back to the haunted village. How very haunted village is it? I need to get an actual village going. I might change it to just a giant haunted mansion. We'll see how that goes, though. So let's go and throw some netherrack in there, and you'll see it's starting to cook right away. It's going through much more energy than it's taking in. It takes 8,000 RF, I believe, to smelt a netherrack, right? And then you get 18,000 RF per bucket of lava. And one of these makes a bucket. I believe. I think. The main test is if this comes back as a positive loop. And yeah. So now it requires at least the 8,000. And why aren't you going? I don't think it's configured to. Oh, it's going up the wrong side. There we go. And now it's up, and it went into each one of them, which is not the best, but I'm getting power. See that I'm already up a lot. What is going on? This one is not getting any power. So I'm going to just let this run for a bit and probably pretty up the backside. Maybe make these extra dynamos, and then we will be back. I don't know why. Is this guy just not producing anything? Well, no, he's producing. So he must be outputting and it be going. Huh. I'll have to see once we get to the, because it's going between all of them, so. Okay, so these are just got some new lava. And how's this doing? This is still trying to fill this up, so. And it might be the fact that this is also outputting some. So. But I'm going to. Where are we at? I think we're at about 25-ish minutes. So I'm going to pretty this up and see if we can get a positive feedback loop. And 80. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why this is the only one with nothing in it. I'm also going to make one of these crescent rinsers, so I'll be back and we'll see how it's doing. Okay, so here we are. It's all purified and sidey. And I think I figured out the issue with like this guy not having any, and this guy is still not losing any. I tried everything I could, and I think I know what it is. So if we open this up back here, we take a look. Here are our energy cells. They're all going up, right? And the only one that's not losing power now, this guy's losing it. This guy's slowly losing it, and this guy's slowly losing it. This is the only one that's not. So we'll see what he does. I'll make another cut at the end. But my theory, we'll see if I'm right, is that since this is the highest one up, or whatever, it is not being taken from, since this guy can only take 200, right? So, because these are all outputting at 80, plus 80, plus 80, plus 80, so that's 8 times 4, which is, 32, so it's only taking out of these 3. So let's see what happens if I increase the input by 400. Is he now losing? He is now losing. Okay, awesome. I now know what's going on. That is actually not what I thought it was. So I'm going to increase the input, and why not the output? And actually, this hardened stuff. Rate 400 per tick, so it can go up to 400. Damn. Looks like these can. Okay, so I'm gonna set that up because this guy should now be draining pretty quickly. They should all be draining pretty quickly now. So I don't know why it was taking from this guy first, as I think it was, but. And what do these guys put out as? 80? Okay, so yeah, it's okay. 400. And I'm just trying to get this all backlogged. There's no real reason to, and I can, so this is now gaining because it's going to input more than it's outputting. But I kind of want this to also output 400 per tick. So, awesome. So I think this is pretty much set up, and all I'm going to do, some of the other Mine Factory stuff. I'm going to get my lighting system in here. You'll see that once we get back. Might cause some issues with upstairs, but it involves some liquid glowstone pretty much. If that doesn't tell you what it is, then, well, sorry. But that is, I'm very close to being out of time, reaching the 30-minute marker. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and all that kind of good stuff. And have a wonderful time. No. Definitely need to light this place up. Have a wonderful time. Good night or good day.